So, this is my garden update. It's September 13th, 2016. And because it's getting late, there's not much left here. But I'll show you guys what I have right now. We cut all the heads off the sunflowers, but we left the stalks of the ones that are holding up my green beans. So we got a ton of green beans, and these are going to get picked today. And you can see they're all up and down the vines. The green beans just exploded once we, cut all the leaves off the sunflower plants, and then they were getting sunlight. The leaves of the sunflowers were just so enormous, they took over and kind of blocked everything out. A lot of the squash plants that were on the ground are dead. We got terrible squash bugs, and we didn't do very well at fighting them off. Although I do have this zucchini plant. It looks like it's still alive, but it hasn't produced any zucchinis in probably 2 weeks now. You see there's still a lot of green beans that gotta get picked. That's my pumpkin plant in my driveway. Again, hasn't given me anything in a while, so not really sure it's going to produce anything any further. See, it kind of got crazy in here with the Rose of Sharon, the green beans, and my sunflowers. There's also a couple of tomato plants that go up along here. It's just a jumbly mess in there. There's a couple tomatoes back in there. Got some tomatillo plants. There's tomatillo on the ground right there. I got purple tomatillos, so they're coming out. You can see like that. I gotta pick these today too, and maybe I'll put together a big vat of salsa in that new pot that I got. These are my pepper plants. They're all kind of fallen over. They're very thin, but they're producing very well, which is still good. So you can see I got quite a few peppers on there. These are pepperoncinis. I mean, look at all of those. Under here, I got peppers. There, you can see all those. So they're kind of falling over under the weight of all these peppers, so I definitely got to pick these today. We got a couple of the Mamma Mia's. These are enormous, very tasty. They're sweet peppers. I would definitely, for anybody that likes bell peppers or likes sweet peppers, I would definitely recommend these. They're so good. They turn like a yellowish orange color, and they have so much flavor, so much more than like a standard bell pepper. And here's another batch of my pepperoncinis that have fallen over. And I got a lot of tomatoes still waiting to turn. Those are going to be yellow. And I got a bunch back in there. They got to get picked. I got some of my yellow, or my white cherry tomatoes up here. I got some Romas down in here. I got a lot of Rapunzel tomatoes. Some of them have split, but my Rapunzel plant goes way over the top there and then back down. It's just it's so long, it's hard to keep it managed. So I actually started picking a few things, but decided to go ahead and start making the video. It's my pepper garden here. I have just an unreal amount of peppers back in here. There's a couple down there. There's some more of those Rapunzel tomatoes on the floor. All these peppers down here. A couple look like banana peppers over here. I got serrano peppers. I don't know what kind of pepper these are, but they are loaded up in here, And all the red ones, like this, is turning red, and they're kind of spicy. But they're also very sweet. They have very good flavor, but there's a lot of kick to them. And as you can see, that's just a mess back in there. I gotta get in there. I gotta start trimming these back. My ghost peppers took forever, but they exploded, and I'm gonna have so many ghost peppers I won't know what to do with them all. You can kind of see back in here all these peppers. I mean, it's insane. Those are all ghost peppers. This ghost pepper plant is enormous. I mean, it's just humongous, and it hasn't given me very many peppers yet. Actually, I haven't picked a single one. But now I'm gonna have a problem figuring out what to do with all these. It goes way up into here. I mean, it's huge. I come back in here, and I got my Carolina Reaper. Again, the plant is loaded. There's more back in there. They go up. There's a couple back in there. My gung bao Thai peppers, you can clearly see all the ones that are turning red. Those need to get picked. And then like all these, still good green, but they definitely need to get picked. I got banana peppers back in here that need to get picked. These are gypsy peppers. I got, oh, you can see a little habaneros down in there. You got some great big green bad boys. You got one right there. It's a chocolate bell. It's turning brown finally. So, oh, a couple tomatoes. I think those are better boys that I need to pick. So, it's another garden update. I'll show you real quick when we're done picking what kind of haul we got today. And watering, we just finished fertilizing everything and watering in the fertilizer. So we got a, kind of show you, this is a goji plant. This is all empty inside there. This is our, let me see, 5th tomatillo plant. We planted it from a cutting, and so we wanted to make sure that it would grow, and it's just, of course, taking over like all tomatillos do. Kind of wanted to show you guys this because what we did here was we just chopped a whole bunch of the leafy greens because they're going to get bitter when it's hot, and it's been hot, hottish here. So basically we're going to leave a few leaves on. We got the kale, we got some Swiss chard, we got some, let's see what else is in there. We actually have 2 different kinds of kale, I think. Some other greens in there as well. Basically, the idea was supposed to be that we can grow salad greens in these pots pretty easily, and they did grow pretty well. You can see we chopped down a whole lot of the tomatoes and tomatillo plants because they're just taking over, and there's so much growth, green growth, and we want to kind of channel the energy, and especially toward the end of the season here, toward the fruit. We want the most fruits we can get out of it. This is the harvest we've got today. A few tomatoes. Those are the Mamma Mia peppers. Those, like I said, are just delicious. All these back in here are pepperoncinis. We picked them a little small, but I think what we're going to do is throw them in some salsa. A couple of these bell peppers here were very nice size. The plant has about 4 or 5 more of them that are littler, so I wanted to make sure that I can get those up to size. And this is a bell pepper. This is just a sweet bell pepper, and I'm not sure if it's going to turn colors or not, but they're still good green. You can still eat them. As a matter of fact, almost all peppers you can eat basically from as little as they can get. Picked a whole bunch of tomatillos here, some tomatoes. This is our very last cucumber of the season. We pulled up all the plants, and so we won't be getting any more cucumbers. The pepperoncinis and the tomatillos basically spilled over, so you can basically see any of those in there. And then if you look down inside there, you're going to see a whole bunch of other types of peppers. The gong bao Thai peppers. This is a Carolina Reaper pepper, supposedly the hottest pepper in the world. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I've picked a few of them, but I don't have a plan for them. I may just bring them to work and basically give them away. There's a habanero back in there, that orange one right there. This is a gypsy pepper here. More tomatillos. This tomato fell off the plant. So we might just try to make some salsa verde and throw it in there. Got a great big banana pepper. I mean, that sucker's huge. So you can kind of get an idea. This basket's pretty big, and so we have a pretty huge harvest today. Kind of show you some other things. I tied the pepper plants back so that they're more or less standing up. You can kind of see the strings back in there that we use to tie them up to the fence. Makes it a little easier to see underneath there, but man, they're just loaded. We picked a whole bunch of those tiny pepperoncinis, mostly because we have about twice as many pepperoncinis on the plant still, and they just needed to get pulled. So that's it, guys. I'll probably only have one more garden update for the year. We're gonna wait for the night to pick the green beans until Sophia gets out of school. So we got a few dozen green beans like this that are gonna need to get picked, and at least a few dozen. So you can see they're there, and Fran's gonna do that with Sophia later.